been punished. The Lord is punishing us.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Sit down in one spot.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
But you don't stop. You don't stop, though.
Yeah, because I took my medicine and I supposed to do it too.
This is for pain. Mild pain. This ain't no mild pain. This is more than some mild pain.
First down. Here's Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Take two
a good pickup there.
They say two at times. When I take two, we're supposed to say.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good. Good for 8 yards.
I already take 2 pills. That's not good enough to play.
And Diggs has it.
I take for pain. I'm hurting.
I'm hurting. Before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Cousins now to throw on first down. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Cousins now. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Now Cook, able to get a couple here but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Cook. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 3rd and goal for Cousins. And it'll be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick.
I knew you were going to do it, bro.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Shit, mess you up at, buddy.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Prescott. Now they'll be tipped and intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Cooper was the intended target.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Cousins now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. third down. Dalvin Cook. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a 6-yard pickup, but still a few chain links short, it appears, with fourth down coming up. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. We'll see what they'll do here as they're up against a 4th and inches. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Prescott. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the 44, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. It's Everson Griffin who made the tackle.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
20! Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, 43 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Marcus Sherrill's back deep for Minnesota. Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call it that.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. On second down now. Italian, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
You wouldn't know the real. Anybody trying to be baller. Being real.
Prescott now from the 50. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. 33 yards that time.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. From the red zone now, Prescott. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Looking to throw. Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A running play there, going to get 10 and a quick first down. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run, Cook, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. Left side caught by Diggs. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 39 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down, Pollard. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From the 40 now on second down. Prescott. And this one's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Just work with me a second here because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? All right, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And they got the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Cooper was the target there.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They run it again with Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now on 2nd and 13. Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown Vikings.